Imagine a group of kids, eyes wide with terror and excitement, staring at a massive pirate ship emerging from the shadows. Their screams echo through the cave raw, real, unforgettable. 40 years ago, this moment captured hearts worldwide in a film that became legend. But now, the actors behind those kids have come forward with truths that shatter everything we believed. Secrets buried for decades. Some warm the soul, others break it, and a few will make you see your childhood favorite in a whole new light. Picture the mid-1980s, a time when music videos blasted on every screen. Video games were invading homes, and a botched soda launch had the nation buzzing. Kids everywhere rushed to theaters for an adventure packed with danger, laughter, and unbreakable bonds. These weren't just performers reciting words. They forged a real family on set, hiding stories that would surface only after years passed. What you're about to hear will transform every rewatch. From the myths surrounding that epic ship reveal, to the devastating path of the gentle giant under the mask, to the boy who danced his way into icon status, only to conquer an entirely different world. Recently, the original group gathered at a fan convention and debunked one of the biggest tailies in film lore. For ages, everyone swore the filmmakers kept the enormous vessel a total secret from the young stars. The goal? To film their pure awe in one magical take. But one actor looked downright frustrated, admitting the rumors stung a bit. Turns out, nearly all of them had peeked at the giant build long before cameras rolled. The hidden surprise was pure studio legend. Yet one performer swore she truly saw it fresh on the day. Her gasp? 100% genuine. They nailed it in a single shot. Another's first reaction was so explosive, with words too spicy for families, that the whole sequence demanded a do-over. And those shivering swims around the treasure? Viewers pitied the chills for decades. Reality? The pool was warm to perfection. The ship itself stood as a marvel, a complete, life-sized creation inside one of Hollywood's biggest indoor spaces. Tragically, once production ended, no one claimed it. This masterpiece of cinema gathered dust, then met a cruel fate in the trash. An irreplaceable icon, lost forever. If this tale is stirring something inside you, please pass it along to someone who needs to hear it. Now, shift to the kid forever tied to that goofy belly dance. His role exploded into fame, but life after the spotlight twisted in ways no script could predict. As he hit his teens, his body changed. The chubby character parts dried up overnight. Auditions turned brutal only. A handful competed for the same spots. Then poof, he no longer fit. Acting seemed over before it barely began. But fate had a pivot. Seeking a boost for university applications, he penned a raw letter to the director. A response? Not just words of encouragement. The filmmaker and his partner covered every penny of tuition. College led to leadership roles, then law school. By the new millennium, he launched his own firm, dealing in showbiz deals from the power seat. Years later, he circled back to negotiate for a former co-star chasing a comeback. The deal? It landed that friend a golden statue for Best Supporting Role. From outcast to orchestrator, the dance kid now calls shots for award winners and blockbusters. He didn't just survive the industry. He mastered it. What hides behind a monster's face can wound deeper than any fiction. The man enduring hours in the chair, each down layers of prosthetics, crafting a fearsome look carried scars from boyhood. 2 siblings stolen young by a relentless illness. One barely drew breath. The other lingered just long enough to haunt. Athletic glory followed. Top draft pick, championship rings. But injuries piled on shoulders, back, endless ache. Retirement meant pills to cope, spiraling into dependency. He battled openly, even in print. A loved one set a challenge. Stay clear for 3 months, then wedding bells. He reached day 89. Relapse hit. The celebration cake arrived untouched. Kindness defined him still. Hospital visits for ill kids. Jerseys gifted. Daily check-ins with a battling child. Co-stars recall a tender heart. But on a summer day in 1989, mere years post-release, an accidental mix of meds ended it all. 38 years young. Emotional weights from long ago, never fully lifted. The irony stings. On screen, his character finds belonging and joy. Off screen, peace slipped away. Suspense builds with set visitors that sound like dreams. A pop icon dropped by so often, he blended in. Comedy stars wandered the tunnels. A future president's better half strolled through. Even a wild music clip inserted later, featuring grapplers and the crew in pure 80s chaos. Clever wordplay dodged ratings. Curses mumbled under noise, or spelled out to honor a mom's promise. A whole underwater battle with a beast? Shot, then snipped, leaving hints for eagle-eyed fans. Rapping gifted a secret island getaway. Shooting in story order stretched months, but sparked magic. Hold on, there's more twists ahead. Friendships that endured? If this is pulling at your emotions, hit that share button now. Decades on, they swap holiday cheers in a digital circle, including the writer and guide, until his passing. When one claimed Oscar Gold, the whole crew cheered loudest. Sequel whispers? Crushed instantly. Let it stand timeless, they insist. No cash grab. Pure respect for a snapshot of an era. Neon lights, arcade beeps, leaders in office. You've journeyed through the shadows and lights. Like the video if it moved you. Subscribe for more dives into beloved classics. Share wide. These truths deserve wings. At its core, the adventure wasn't gold in caverns. It was ties that defy time and trials. Some lights dimmed too soon, the giant, others gone. Yet their spark ignites anew in every fresh viewer. In a world that chews up young talents, this bunch emerged stronger. Empires built. Honors earned. Bonds unbreakable. The greatest find? Not on any map. It was the crew itself, eyes shining in the dark. They never surrender, and neither should we.